Hey, everybody, this is Dr. J. Professor Omar Kamal and Spikes. We're live from Long Island, New York. Nice day today. Nice day in the street.
Chilly.
New highs. New all-time high for the NASDAQ, closing high.
Wow, yeah.
Google is up after hours, last I looked, on an earnings beat. They beat with YouTube. They beat with the cloud. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Google. All right, well, they got it. They're mega caps for a reason.
I think maybe it's time to rotate into mega caps. We got about out of them, but into
Yeah, I know, right? I know. I've already been unwinding. It's been going up since we unwind. I have no more to unwind.
I mean, they've been flat for most of the year, at least since the last few months. Most of them have been flat. Maybe it's the time they catch fire again.
Since April.
Yeah, I think since April, May.
Yeah.
Except for Meta. Meta's been doing well.
And Google is an inverse head and shoulder, so it's and it's breaking out. So
yeah,
Google, it's really good.
Google, I'm happy. I'm happy that I didn't sell any. I sold some Meta. I'm kicking myself. Well, what are you going to do? Also, Google owns more than half of Waymo, I think. They basically own Waymo. Self-driving play. So Google, it's good to have a little Google, whether it's in an ETF or if you own the stock. I think that's what should be in everyone's portfolio. Google, along with Microsoft. To be honest with you, I'm not so sure about Meta at this point. I think it's ran too quick, too far. That is going to be tough.
And the funny thing is, Microsoft and Google, they have almost the same charts.
Yes. Yes. They've both been laggards, even amongst these Mag 7, they're laggards. Apple has been pretty good.
Yeah. Consistent. And your favorite Amazon.
Amazon's been flat as well.
Yeah, but there's no wrong time to buy it.
Right. Yeah. What happened? A motion to dismiss filed by Dr. Wang. I think this poor guy was bullied at frame, you name it.
Good. Was this sava? Was this a sava or an anvs thing?
Sava.
That was sava, right?
Yeah.
Good. So
poor CUNY professor that just trying to do some scientific work, do a little consulting, whatever he was doing. He's really got aggravation from this. I think it's just a matter of him being careless more than anything else. He's guilty of something. It's probably being careless. I don't think he had any intent to deceive. That's my opinion anyway. Could be wrong. We'll find out, when we see the results on phase 3. If the results on phase 2 are to be trusted, we should get equally good results on phase 3, maybe. Only maybe.
Uh-huh.
It doesn't really reflect on Wang's innocence or guilt, but I'd love to see good results. It would mean a lot. Anvs, we'll look at Anvs.
Yeah, definitely we need to look at Anvs. Especially it just dipped its head above 10.
Yeah.
Aaron good the last 2 days, right?
What's that?
It had a good run like 2 days ago.
Yeah, it's over 10.
Yeah.
And the Mankind is doing well. It's up near 7, last I looked.
Yeah.
And I don't know about the others. So ntla is down, continuing its decline. There was disappointing HAE phase 2 results. You know what HAE is? That's the drug BCRX has.
Right, that's the BCRX drug.
Yeah, the disease, hereditary angioedema, something like that. I always
Yeah,
forget.
well, BCRX hasn't really been doing anything.
No, but they are making some money on that drug, and if Intellia gets approved and this becomes the standard of care, that will kill them. That'll kill BCRX. All right. Anyway, let's get the show on the road. Do you want to present? Omar?
Leon.
Omar or Steve? Steve, you want to present?
All right, I'll present. Fine. You guys see it?
Yeah, I see it.
Okay, right now I'm on Amazon, so I'll switch off to something that you're more interested in.
You could talk a little about Amazon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazon and Apple, same chart too.
It's up against a little bit overhead resistance at this point.
But you do have the 50 looking to touch the 100.
You want to cross that 90 level. Well, what is it? 190. I mean.
No, 19. Yeah, it's decent. It's good. It's very good.
It should be this stock should be trading like where Apple is trading, 230. It's been
How do I get rid of this thing?
neglected.
No, just click on the chart. Click on the chart.
There you go. Okay.
Everyone's talking about how consumer discretionaries are going to take over from tech. Well, what is Amazon? It's the biggest consumer discretionary.
Right. Yeah, but they also have their AWS and all that other stuff.
Yeah, and that's making
Well,
money.
now the question is, I mean, are people going to boycott Amazon because the Washington Post was being so demure about not
Endorsing.
endorsing this year?
You don't mean the Washington Post. You mean
I didn't mean the Washington Post.
Yes, it is the Washington Post.
You mean Bezos,
Yeah, Bezos, who owns Amazon.
right? And also,
So there was some grumblings, but those people can't get their act together. There was some grumblings about.
you own Amazon. You're happy he didn't endorse.
Hmm?
You're happy that they didn't endorse if you own Amazon. You don't want, if Trump wins, you don't want him coming after Amazon.
That was the move that kept them from actually making the. They already wrote the Kamala endorsement, and then Bezos pulled it last second.
I don't blame him.
Well, Dr. J, it depends if you are an investor. If you are a shopper, probably not, because most people who shop at Amazon, I would imagine they are more leaning Democrats.
I guess so. Why do you say that? Because it's middle class mainly?
Yeah, it's you have to be rich to shop, a Whole Foods and etc. So it's a middle class thing, of course.
You have to be rich and you have to know how to use a computer.
Yeah, exactly.
Besides
If you're using Amazon, you're somewhat liberal.
besides Google having a beat,
Yeah.
Reddit had a huge beat. And I think Snap did too. So the social media all doing well. That bodes well for Facebook, I think, for Meta. Although Meta went up so much, I don't know.
Well, let's get to the order that you usually like. So I'll go on to Spider.
Do the Spider. Yeah. Along came a spider and sat down beside her, right?
It was really good today, but the only thing is the close. If it closed,
I want the nursery rhyme. Somebody tell me that nursery rhyme.
It says the 3 months for the
Little Miss Muffet. Was it Little Miss Muffet?
Yes.
Okay.
So it went up 581,
yeah.
and it's up after hours. We just
Oh, come on! You're going to wait for 600 and then short 6,000, whatever, and then short.
I'm thinking so.
I would say if it gets to 600 before election, I would short it, definitely. I mean, if we have a run before election, I would short it. I would fade it.
I'm expecting people to sell off this Thursday, Friday, and Monday.
If it stays around here before election, and I would be buying.
Uh-huh.
That's what I plan to do.
Right, because
myself.
once the Band-Aid is ripped off and we know what's going on, we can start
Exactly.
feeling better.
Yeah. I mean,
MicroStrategy made mega 6 figures this week, and if that's what it would have made me if I stayed in. I sold at 200.
Me too.
Wow.
I sold at 152.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Tons of shares.
I think MicroStrategy is a short. You go short MicroStrategy and long IBIT because it was the
Yeah,
opposite.
the MicroStrategy is building a huge bubble. It's gonna burst.
I think so. I don't
it's
know.
going parabolic. Yeah.
I think that it's an arbitrage play because it was so out of kilter for the last month. It's got to even out. All right. So anyway, so what are we long till 600 at least?
This chart looks so nice. It's hard to go against it.
Yeah, absolutely. It's still uptrend, and it's likely to get to 600.
If not 610.
If not more. I mean, yeah, you could even go to 630. It's not impossible.
Right, and quickly.
And then, so provided it goes to 610 or 630, what happens after that?
You're
And
looking
then
for
you're
that
gonna
top.
see, and then you will have a pullback, and then you're gonna look at the pullback how it pulls back. Then it will tell you whether it's a pullback or it's a top.
And if it's a pullback, it's got potential to go to 700.
Yeah, it's gonna come back around here.
The last couple of years, except for this one, it usually happens around Super Bowl time, around early February, late January.
The top.
February is
the hit.
February was a weak month in 23, but I don't remember this year, believe it or not.
Right. This year wasn't as bad.
I'm sorry. What you mean? February is bearish in general, right? That's what you mean?
Usually it's a week. I think it's usually weak, February.
Well, I mean, I could always just go back a lot of years here.
Memory, but you don't have to.
Usually February tops. Markets top, around February, August. These are May, February, August are really months where markets stop.
February is a month that always scares me.
So all right, so let's see, 24 not so much. 23 at the beginning of the year we had this one.
Yeah.
22 we had a lot.
Yeah, of
22
course.
was such a horrible year. 2021 not too bad because we're just coming off of COVID. But
20 is COVID.
COVID was right here.
Yeah. And
that was March. So that was early in the year.
2018 is same thing, right? I guess, or 2018
same further. It's hard to get that kind of granularity, though.
2018, if you go, it's a little bit the same thing. That's where we get the drop. That drop.
You're right here. Right. This was a big one. I remember this one.
Yeah, something like that, and etc. I mean,
So
you can look at the chart.
That was right there.
Seasonal. If you look at seasonality chart, February always goes down a little bit.
All right, so basically, stay long SPY until maybe 600, 610. If you want to think about taking a little off or shorting, that would be the area. All right, maybe after the election, it might be weak for a little bit.
If we could get
can you chart SPX, please?
SPX?
SPXU, he wants.
SPXU.
SPXU?
Mm-hmm.
SP.
Oh, SP.
P.
P as in...
Right. That's 3 times short the S&P. Kamal is getting ready.
He is getting ready. So let's click on the chart.
Ultra short.
The chart takes a couple.
This chart is pretty much at bottom.
No, it has been in the bottom for the last 2 years.
This is 3 months. This is 3 months.
Maybe it's at a double bottom.
Nah.
It's very interesting looking, isn't it?
It's just the bounce, that's all. I mean, it's the inverse of SPX. That's all.
Three times the inverse
You
of
start to
SPX.
see the piece of your little W here.
Yeah.
It looks like it's trying to put in a bottom.
Mm.
Hey, I guess it stands to reason.
It's bottom building.
Bottom
Looks to
meaning.
me.
Maybe by the time the SPY is 610, this will be a good opportunity for a quickie.
Maybe, yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
For a quickie. Not
SPXU.
a sustained move down, but a quickie.
Oh yeah, then you're gonna have to look relative to the month itself, like that. Because now you can
I have
still.
an order at 23. If
You
it
want
goes
to look at the Nasdaq averages because it closed at an all-time high.
You
Yeah.
mean not the SQs like I've been investing?
No.
Not
Just
the
the regular Qs,
not the SQs.
not the SQs.
Not the 100, but the Nasdaq itself.
Oh, what's that
The,
one?
the composite.
IXC something. I don't remember.
You have to go to the home page
The
of
composite.
Yeah,
Yahoo
okay.
page. Yahoo homepage.
Yeah, I'll get there.
And then you click on it.
Yeah, why isn't it up there?
This is not the home page. Click on
not-
Yahoo Finance with upper left where it says
Okay, yeah,
Yahoo.
let's go. All right.
The homepage you have it there. On
It's
the
right
left
here.
side, on the right side, on your right side, or on the left side of the page.
All right here. Okay, right.
You see
So
down
the
there,
Nasdaq.
Nasdaq? Yes, that's
And
it.
you got it now.
There you go. And let me click on the chart because the chart is nicer.
It's all-time high.
Yeah, it closed at an all-time high.
So it's like 3 months. Sorry. There you go. Wow, look at that, huh?
Beautiful candle. Looks like it's ready to add on, you know. And I think the market will have a good week with the earnings.
So earnings versus election uncertainty.
Yeah, I think earnings are stronger. The two.
I
I
mean,
think
more
earnings matter more than election itself. We can have
yeah,
a dip.
that's probably true in the long run.
I
We
think
can get a little dip, if
Wall Street
Kamala
is-
wins.
Wall Street is discounting the election. They got Trump baked in already.
Yeah, if it doesn't happen, then you're gonna get something, at least like 100, 200 points in the SPX down. Then it's gonna go back again up.
Yeah, it'll recover.
Yeah.
Bitcoin will take a hit if she wins.
Mm.
Bitcoin is counting a Trump victory.
Definitely.
Yeah, as is Twitter.
The casinos now have Trump at 2-1, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
It's something like that.
Yeah, it is. 66 to 33 or whatever.
Yeah.
Can you check Sava? I see a bull flag.
Stop. Another bull flag. The last one you picked was a good one.
I picked a bull
The one on
flags
the one
Sava.
on the one on Wolf. That was
Right.
some bull flag you found. And you found one here also. All right. So how far do I have to go to see the bull flag?
Right
This was
there.
the one.
Right
This is
there.
the one you found last time.
Correct. And it jumped up. And there's another one that's happening right now. So you draw the line
Let's see
downward.
if I draw that line that you're talking about.
First, undo this one.
Oops. I don't know why it's not drawing the line.
You want to move that line to where the red.
All right, I'll just move this line right. Okay.
Then you got to move it. Now you got to move it the other end to where the green candle is.
Right.
Maybe just delete it and to draw a new line.
It didn't let me.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's roughly it, and right there. Yeah, roughly. Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, I see it.
yeah. And you see
So
how many
far,
times it hit.
so far it's another
Also, you have
wave down.
I think you might have 3 hits on the bottom.
Yeah, you do.
Well, if he draws it nicer, you'll have multiple. Yeah, and the bottom has multiple
Yeah,
hits.
no, the bottom's right. You just don't like the way I'm drawing this one.
Yeah, it's okay.
You get the, I get, I think we all get the point.
Yeah, that's basically what I saw today. I just wanted to point that out.
So you're looking for.
You've had some success in finding these guys.
Did you buy Sava based on this?
Yes, I bought.
Okay. Good luck. You have a target?
Basically the upper, the top candle right there. It's like 30, about 30.
About 30. Okay.
Run it here. Not
Yeah.
bad idea. Not this.
Yeah.
Not this one here.
20. In other words, 26 to 30. That would be a nice gain.
It is.
Yep.
So if you're gonna collar it, you collar it right in here.
Take a look at mankind. It's continuing its ascent up that trend line. MNKD.
MN can KD.
I mean,
MN
KD.
KD.
Yes.
Well, it's like a turtle.
I own this one with you guys.
This is not one that moves fast, but it's steady. Steady ascent. Slow but sure. Look at the
Steady
candle.
Eddie.
Well, it had a better candle, gave back towards the end of the day.
What am I here? I'm on the 3 month right now.
It gave back.
It's been a good 3 months.
But it
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're right. It did give us a little bit of a ride here.
looks like it wants to trade in the 7s going forward. I don't think you're going to get rich holding mankind, but I think you might make 50% within a year.
In a year.
Okay. Well, then I won't sell it.
It's not that exciting like Sava, but Sava could be 10x.
Well, if the news is good, and maybe the fact that they're actually this motion to dismiss is being taken seriously.
I hope so, for his sake. I don't know why. I'm a rooter of the underdog, and he's the underdog right now.
Now the question is, I'm going to look at Innovis really quick, only because since we're talking about them, why would anybody be talking about bailing it around now when it finally is doing
Ask
something?
Kamal. He bailed.
I mean, it's
I
finally,
bailed because I think it's going to go back to 8.
finally
I'll buy
like putting out a little bit. Why would anybody want to dump at this point?
I bailed. First of all, the volume is anemic. The volume is very little. Okay, and these moves doesn't mean too much. So I'm thinking this will go down to around 8 next month, November. I'll buy it then. I'll buy it back then.
I see.
This is exactly.
I had it at 10. I sold it at 10.20. And I'm waiting for it to go back to maybe the low 8s.
Look, your thinking is not. You're not alone in your thinking. Look at Mantis.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I even brought it up.
Yeah, if you do the chart for like a month or 2 or 3 months, you'll see what I'm talking about.
Yeah, no, right now I'm on 3, so let me go to 1.
Also, there's news in December that November's quiet month.
Correct. So
I see what you're saying.
this may go down to 8.
So
Highly likely,
trim and then pick up again.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much I sold it for where I bought it. Break even type of thing.
Okay.
I think I can get it lower. That's all.
You want to take a look at Google?
Everything's possible.
Not up as sharply as it had been. It was up 4% earlier. Oh, it is. It's up 6.
It's up 6% in after hours.
Yeah.
Let me go to 3 months.
I like what I see.
You see, you have the inverse head and shoulder.
Totally.
I talked about this one last week.
Yeah, right.
I see.
Right?
Yeah. It's a beautiful head and shoulder.
Very interesting.
And okay, you said it's coming up to the
The neckline.
neckline, yeah. And then
Well,
if it gets repelled, sell. If it goes through it, buy.
Yeah. So far, it looks like it's a breakout. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
So it could go to 200, right?
You have this one. You have Mara as well.
What
From
does
the
it go?
same thing.
It goes from the head to the neckline and it makes an equal move, right?
From the
That's-
head to the neckline. Yeah. So it's
That's-
like 150 to 170. You expect $20 up.
So you expect
So 190.
190 would be the target?
Yeah, that's the projection in general. That's
Yeah,
how
that's the bullshit target, right?
yeah.
All right, take a look at what else? What else reported today? Reddit did. Snap reported and beat. Take a look at Snap.
Snap. That's just SNAP.
Yeah, SNAP. It's that's the
Snapfish.
social media.
Yeah.
It's only
After hours went up 6%. All
It's
this
good.
great news, huh?
It's good.
it's pretty good.
It is. Hmm.
I tell you, with earnings coming in strong, one after the other, this is going to be a good market.
Tomorrow could be.
Then why is
very
everybody
bad.
saying the economy's bad and that we need to change the leadership?
Did you
Could we
post?
is that a gap there? Could you do 3 months, Steve?
Where over here? You mean?
No. Yeah, exactly. All the way to the left. If I want to see the
Right.
3
Oh,
months.
you mean all these gaps here? There's a
Yeah.
gap here and then there's a gap here. So right, if I come back a little bit.
Yeah, here you go. That's what
Yeah.
I'm talking about. So it
All
looks
right.
like it wants to.
Wants to fill that gap.
Yeah. And that gap is at what? What's the blue line? That's the 200. Yeah.
The
Looks
line's at 200, yes.
about 12,
13, 14,
13.
13.50.
Oh. So maybe it's got room to run still,
Yeah.
after
Well,
earnings.
it's certainly got the momentum.
Yeah. When I first came out with earnings, it was down. And now with the conference call, it's up.
Well, you had your nibble sign here if you were watching.
That happens a lot. What else did we want to look at? Anything?
So can we check Walmart for a second?
WMT.
WMT, yes. I think I'm still in Walmart.
Why do they call that
What
computer
about-
staples? Isn't that more discretionary? It's they sell everything.
Yeah, but it also, I mean, isn't this a bellwether for the people who aren't spending big money?
I know, but to me, it's more of a more of a consumer discretionary than staple.
It just keeps going up.
Yeah, it was languishing around 50 forever. If you look back in here, it was around here forever, and then it just all of a sudden decided that it was a good stock.
I sold my Target way back and moved it into Walmart. I'm thinking of doing the opposite now.
Interesting idea.
I'm thinking of
Yes.
But it looks like you still got a lot of strength here.
selling all my Walmart and moving it into Target. Because Target is a definite laggard, and this one is,
Yeah, it's true. I mean, Target is still suffering from that Bud Light business.
if you put me in Target or Walmart, I wouldn't know the difference which store I was in.
There is a big difference,
Is there?
of course.
Target.
Walmart is-
You would just think you were slumming it either way, but you're not. There's a difference.
Target is below.
Target is better,
Target is above.
slightly.
Target is a laggard. Walmart is.
Yeah, look at this. And Target is so much more.
What's their PE Target?
Hmm?
Do you have their PE?
I'll let somebody else look that up because I don't get that handy here.
Anybody have it handy, their PE?
See if I click on research.
I think it's much lower than Walmart's PE. So you got that going for you too. I think.
Yeah, you don't get the. This is not as good as giving you those.
I looked at it about a week ago. I think
P is 15.3.
15 is the PE on target.
There
Yeah.
we go.
What is it on Walmart? About 50, right?
Walmart.
Forward PE. Forward PE.
I'm just looking at PE. 42. Holy cow.
Wow. Okay.
That's twice. More
Huge,
than twice.
huge difference. Huge.
Almost 3 times.
Yeah. And you
Wow.
and what about dividend? You get a better dividend to target also, I think.
You do?
I'm not sure. The dividend is low. I'm not sure.
Forward dividend for Walmart is 1%.
Yeah, it's probably a little higher for target.
And for Target is 3%.
A lot higher.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, maybe I'll do half. Sell half my Walmart, buy half
And then
Target with it. I used to own Target. I got disgusted with it. I moved it into Walmart.
Yeah, I happened to buy just before that whole debacle with the kids' clothes.
But maybe it's time to even it out at least. All right, did we wrap the things up or not?
So let me ask this. I just want to clear that out. So if Trump wins, you think the market is going to go up, but if Harris wins,
it depends what is going to be before the election, the day. If we run up and Trump wins, you expect it to go down. If
So
we
it's
go
just
down,
it's just a catalyst, whatever it is.
yeah, if we go down and Trump wins, it's gonna skyrocket. I mean, at least short term, like 2-3 days. It's always what it does.
It's so hard to predict, even based on a news event. The market is so unpredictable.
but you guys saying that the it's baked in as Trump is winning.
I think it's baked in already that Trump is winning.
So if there's any bet, you would bet that Kamala is winning, and you're gonna get a good surprise.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
All right, so that's it for today. Thank you very much for coming, everybody. As always, before we go, we're going to give you our final thoughts. Of course, our opinions strictly our own, not investment advice. Check with an advisor before buying or doing whatever you're going to do. And don't forget to like us and what else? Subscribe and
Everything.
too many directions. Let's do the final thoughts. Spike, your final thought.
I'm gonna pretty much liquidate a lot by Friday.
I'm thinking of two final thoughts. Maybe an arbitrage play, sell some puts on MicroStrategy and go long IBIT. And that's one. And the other is sell half my Walmart and buy Target. Professor Omar, your thoughts?
I'll lighten up a little bit, but on Monday. Depends on how it performs.
You're
Monday.
gonna wait to
think the
you're
market-
gonna wait to the break,
The market should be strong the rest of the week.
right?
It's likely.
So,
Yeah.
maybe waiting to Monday is the better move, but I'm
If
gonna do it on Friday
if
anyway.
it's strong up to Friday, then yeah, I'll just sell everything on Friday.
Okay, Kamal, your final thought of the day.
Yeah, I'm gonna liquidate as much as I could, but I just want to point out the Sava flag again.
Yeah.
The Sava bull flag.
You have the swing on already. On stock.
Correct. Yeah, I bought it and sold it 4 times already.
For profit.
Correct.
Good work.
Let's see if you can go 5 for 5. And that's it for today. Thanks everyone for coming. Ciao.
Ciao, guys.
Bye bye.
Bye.